morning. You can't really see anything. I'm in a tent. It's the morning of day 4. It's 3:15 in the morning. I want to get started by 4. My alarm was at 3:30. I didn't sleep the greatest. I kept waking up.
All right, well, good morning. Headlamp is off and the GoPro is on. We just crossed a bridge. This has been kind of rocky and messy, unfortunately. We are about 6 miles in, and we have 2 miles. Now it's dark in the forest. Uh-oh, maybe I do need the headlamp. We have about 2 more miles, I think, down to the low point. All right, well, the terrain's smooth after my last video where I was walking through a creek. Not shortly after, we branched away from the creek, and it was like a smooth dirt for a while. I got a nice little, I'm talking like we just did our third, maybe 15-minute mile of the 68 so far this trail. And we have to climb to Prati now. All right, just a little bit further, we've hit all the people here. There's a little restaurant, and look at this nice little bridge and fountain. Doot, doot, doot. Okay, so we're gonna refill water, and then we're gonna have climb up to the refuge. Well, we were just walking up a dirt road. We rounded the corner, and now it's super steep, as you can see. So, just heading up, but again, not in the sun yet, which is fantastic. Well, that was no joke coming up from the road. That was steep. And now, all of a sudden, we're kind of out of the trees and we're getting a view of a nice ridge. And are we going up there? I think so, but unsure. Well, we're getting closer to the ridge, vertically and horizontally. Where do we go up? Oh, I think I see the trail. I'm guessing it's up there, but unsure. Oh, people. Nice. Starting to see more people. So that's cool. This weather is such a godsend. Day 4 is winning on weather for this hike. Once we get up there, I think we're on ridges for like the next 10 or 12 miles. Is that a good thing? I don't know. I'm kind of worried about the water situation, but guess we'll find out. Hopefully it's smooth. All right, well, we're hitting the saddle and the ridge. I like that. That felt like a Colorado 14er. As you get above tree line, have to work your way up the slopes. But now we have to drop, so now I'm confused. Where's the low point on the ridge? Do we drop off the other side? Prati, 20 minutes. That's what I like to see. Boca de Oro, 1840 meters. So I don't know what that is, 5,900 feet or something. Whoa, look at the rays. Wow, look at the views over there. See, we gotta drop to Prati, but then we gotta climb from Prati up to the high point. And look at that, look at the ocean, or the Mediterranean. It's the first time I've gotten like a view of the coast, pretty much. Wow, pretty cool. Just wanna say, this is beautiful terrain up here. Look at this path. It's like a godsend. It is so nice. I'm jogging, yay. So I think over this shoulder we drop, we can't see, and then we probably gotta climb up, I don't know, one of those two things. That's my guess, but could be totally wrong. But yeah, this is so nice up here. This is what I've been waiting for the whole trek. Prati, there's Prati. All right, that stop took way longer than it needed to. They don't sell anything there. I don't know what's going on, it's amateur hour. So, no snacks, but I had to descend down to the bathroom and then to refill water. So that was like a good 20-minute stop that was not really needed. And now it's sunny, so I'm glad I put on sunscreen. But we're at mile 11. So the next refugio is at 17.7 miles. All right, so I think kind of crested our high point because it looks like we're dropping then. Let's actually hit it because I haven't hit, if this even counts, I haven't hit one high point this whole hike. Yeah, we're calling this something. Woohoo! Yeah, it looks like we stay low, I think. I'm not sure. Unsure. Unsure. Awesome. Awesome views. Well, if you thought this was going to be a smooth descent, it's not. It's all these up and downs through rocks, and we have our first rebar ladder rung, which is very exciting. I got it. Look at that. I'm assuming we're still going up. So yeah, I didn't. There's all these little ups, class 3. This is gonna be a slog. I just want to descend on a nice trail, preferably, but that might be a while. All right, well, we've descended. The ridge actually bent right. There was another ridge that went that way. I thought we were staying one way, but we bent around, and now it's starting to smooth out. And I'm gonna bust out these special weapons. I've been saving them. The fact that I didn't get a snack there, I need calories. Well, we're popping through notches and doing some steep rocky descent, but then you can see the trail looks smoother wherever it's going. So yeah, this isn't aside from some short steep sections, overall, just looking ahead, it looks like it's relatively smooth, so I can deal with little stuff like this if it's not sustained, like the whole northern part of the trek. So yeah, going that way. Corsica has their own version of Tom's Thumb here, or Devil's Tower, or whatever formation that you're familiar with that kind of looks like that. So I'm still curious where we're going, if we're going that way or left. These ridges kind of split up, and I haven't studied the map enough to exactly know where the hell I'm going. I'm just following the markers. By the way, the trail is very well marked with these red and white blazes everywhere. Now in some of the rocky areas, sometimes you start losing them, but there are always marks. I've barely had to look at my phone this entire trek. Well, we got a boulder field, and we're We're starting to catch a lot more people. I guess who started from Prati maybe, or the low point one. We just came down fairly steeply. We're just cruising. This ridge just keeps kind of dropping. You know, pop through all sorts of notches and just drop flat, little climb, drop. It's taken a while, but we've probably only gone like, I don't know, 1.5 miles to maybe 2 miles from the high point. So I don't know where our actual low point is. I want to say we're probably getting close to it. Look at these big trains of people. All right, we're still not at our low point yet. I just checked the map. And after we hit the low point, then we got to climb like 1,400 feet in 2 miles. Then on the other side of that next high point, on the way down is where we'll hit the next refugio. So, what up? That's what I thought. All right, they just made us shoot up 150 feet intermediately, but then we're still gonna be on the descent for, I don't know, 400 feet maybe, and then maybe it's there. Maybe we're climbing up that thing. That looks like it sucks. I don't know. But after we get down to some low point, which might be that saddle, then we have to climb and then go off the other side. Yeah, it feels like late afternoon. It's 10 in the morning. Maybe just because I started early. I don't know. We just hit the saddle on the ridge called Boca Laparo, but we're still dropping now. I thought our ascent was supposed to start. It should start any second, I think. I think we got to go up this big mountain in front of us. Yeah, this is quite the hammer. It's because they make it steep and then they give you flat sections. I'd rather it just be gently graded, so we got to go up there, maybe higher. Probably like another mile climb and then a mile more, 1.5 miles of descent maybe to the refugio. There's a bunch of fast guys. We're kind of leapfrogging 2 European guys. I remember seeing them last night at Capannelle. They refilled water and then got ahead, so stayed at Prati presumably, but somehow now I caught them, and now they're saying they're doing it in 6 days. But if they're the same place as me, oh, maybe they've taken, maybe this is day 5 for them. I was like, if this is day 4 for them, they should just finish in 5. So I don't know. They just have little vests. They look fast. It's hot. All right. Not actually the summit of the rock, but I think the high point of the trail. They're my boys. They surged ahead. I'm gonna take a seat, have a drink, and a snack. I think this is the high point. If it's not, God help us. Oh, and it doesn't look like this is the high point. It looks like it's up there. So we have to drop and then climb again. Fantastic. You know, it's an official col when you got a big sign. Oh man. Question is, whoa, what's the sign say? We came from Prati. We need to go to Usciolu. So the question is, do we drop or do we go up and over? The arrow points that way, but this marker would say otherwise. Punta de la Formicula. Let's might as well check this marker over here. Yeah. We get to summit. Yes. I'm gonna summit something else. This thing. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's there. I don't know. I think I'm higher, personally. Oh fumicula. Okay, big descent now. All right, the boys and I are playing leapfrog again. Oh, we spotted Usciolu. Looks pretty nice from above. We just have a super steep, rocky descent. What else is new? To get down, banged my knee. That was bound to happen. Surprised it hasn't happened more. Anyway, I'll show you what's on the menu when I get down there. All right, well, I got the Clementine drink, a Snickers bar, and then he's making me pasta with tomato sauce, maybe meat too. It was 18 bucks, so it should be a pretty big plate of pasta, the whole thing. We out. It was about as efficient of a stop as I could have made. Probably about 30 minutes. But unfortunately now we have some like little BS climbs. You can see one right in front of us. I don't think it's that much. I think it's like 200 feet, but there are multiple of them. But then eventually there will be mostly descent for like 5 or 6 miles before we hit the big climb with... Well, this has turned into quite the obstacle course. We got all sorts of climbing through notches. We got chains. I didn't show you any of that. Got some class 3, class 4. This isn't helping my time, guys. I just have to constantly climb up and down rocks. Please just get me down on a trail and I'll run. So when you look, it looks like we're higher than the refuge. It's just all sorts of bullshit. And now we got to go up this. I'm hopeful this is the last like mini up, but I'm not holding my breath. Don't slip, don't slip. Luckily this rock's pretty grippy. I think it's granite. One more little hill, hopefully, and then we'll have descent. Yes? Well, I think it's official. I think we're leaving the ridge. I mean, that would be a fun like day hike to go climb around that stuff. But when you're trying to be efficient in the middle of this thing, it's not ideal. And it's hot in the sun. You're just baking. So can you put me in the trees, please? Help. Let's walk across this thing. Yeah, this is interesting. Don't take me back to the ridge, please. Of course we climb back to the ridge, and now now we got to keep going up more bumps. This is just non-stop. Man. This is quite a lot of ridge stuff, and water's gonna be a problem again. Look, we're on the other side, guys. We're on the other side of the ridge. Yay. Look, we got a town. We got a town down there. A big town, valley. Yay. I don't know how much more of this I can handle. We've gone up and over like 37 plus bumps on the ridge, and we're still climbing. I want to say we're done with the ridge, but for all I know, it's going to cut me up and start me climbing on rocks again. But I think we got to drop, and I think we got to summit, go over that guy in the clouds, which is Incudine, and then drop 2,000 feet on the other side to where we're staying. So that's what we have ahead of us. A big drop, a big climb, and another big drop. Kind of a cool area. We're like in this like meadow shrubland. The trails, when it's not steep, is fairly easy to move quickly or walk quickly, and we have a major sign here. So we're gonna have to investigate that. Well, we are opening up into the hillside of all sorts of grassy knolls. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna follow the GR20 markers. So apparently I had drawn in an alternate route, which I didn't. I thought I always drew in the main route and then put alternates on there in addition, but I guess I didn't for this segment. So I was drawing up and over, I think that's Incudine, up in the clouds. Well, update, just started pouring. I got the pack cover out and the rain jacket as quick as I could and put my phone away. So I might hang out under a tree here for just a little bit. Let's see what happens in the next 10 or 15 minutes. I'd imagine this passes quickly, but I don't have a good feel for weather here. So I'm gonna go under this tree and just hang out for a little bit. That's the plan. Okay, update. Under the tree's not working. I'm soaked either way. So I think I just gotta go. Oh, it's starting to let up. Look at that. Just like magic. I am soaked. Well, the weather's not getting any nicer. But we do have a bridge over this gorge. So we're gonna take it, and then it looks like we gotta climb. Yeah. Flood. Look at this guy. We got a salamander. New animal. He's cute. Salamander. Well, the rain is subsiding, but I'm in this mess of wet fernage and overgrown trails. All right, well, we hit a bergerie, but that's not what I'm looking for. I want Metalza. So I guess we're gonna keep chugging along here. It's basically stopped raining. Yeah, it was really, this looks actually pretty nice. Maybe I'll stop in. Well, shout out to the family. I just met a local Corsican family. They were hiking. I was asking them how far it is to Metalza, and they gave me these cookies, which was super nice of them. So yeah, they're super friendly and spoke English. So thank you if you guys watch this video. I don't know if it's the rain or the blue skies now, or what, or those cookies that they just gave me, but I am invigorated, and it makes me run. More than I have. I mean, the trail's also helping. It's like been the nicest trail that I've had the whole time. But should be at Metalza soon, and I'll get my phone out and just estimate the mileage and elevation gain then. But I think this weather's cleared, so I think we're good to go up and over. Well, there's Metalza. I just refilled water and took off the rain jacket and the pack cover because I think I'm gonna be in the clear. But you never know. I mean, I'll be quicker to put them back on. But I did look at my phone. I still don't know the GR20 route. That's the problem. There's a lot of trails. So I don't know if it's taking the most efficient distance route up or not. Well, there's this nice river, and we got pigs. They're pretty big. Pig, new animal on any hike, I believe. I don't think I've run into a pig before. So anyway, I don't know how long this road's going or where it's going, or like I said, I don't have the map. So with all these trails, I don't exactly know what trails we're taking when I look at the map. So I'm just following the blazes. Okay, so update, I just talked to a guy. He said it was like 10K from Metalza, which is more than I was hoping for. I was hopeful it was closer to 5 miles and not 6.2 miles. So this trail's just meandering in meadows. It's like not gaining any vert. So that's why I drew that in. I wanted to be efficient and go up and over the mountain. So like I said, I think I need to follow the GR20. It's gonna be a high mileage day. I think it's even gonna be more than a 50K. All right, so it's not very well marked up here. I'm kind of guessing, just going up. The sign just said 3 hours, 30 minutes to the refuge. So it's 4:19. So for me, I'm thinking 2 hours, hopefully. So I'm feeling a little bit better that that's at 3:30. I need some bacon for dinner on my burger. Better watch out. This is so stupid. We were on a road for like a mile. Now we're on a trail. There's pigs everywhere. This is like the most convoluted way up. So yeah, my fault. Well, I think we have the first view of our pass. I don't know which one it is. I think it's straight ahead. Could be wrong. I think that's the ridge. We got to get up and over. We just have to go up all these hills. All right, we're slowly wrapped around this big valley, and now we have to drop. And then, well, from here, we have about 900 feet to gain. So maybe that's gonna turn into 1,000 when we hit this low point. Yeah, this is just like a really long, convoluted wrap. My legs are starting to crap out. Still have, I don't know, 400 or 500 feet to get up to the pass. Yeah, there's Incudyne. This is dragging. We're almost there. The last big climb of the GR20 is about to be complete. Come on. I am struggling. Yes. It says an hour 30. I'm gonna go an hour. Look at the view. Yeah, buddy. Not bad. I'll be back. Alright, we're gonna hammer down. Alright, so we have about 1,600 feet to descend from the summit. It was more like 2,000, so that's gonna save me a little bit. So we're gonna, it's probably gonna be super steep and rocky. We have 50 minutes to make it by 6:30. You can actually see the refugio. It's right there. I can almost touch it. Well, this descent's whack. We just had to climb. So I don't know what's going on. I'm just following the markers. Hopefully it just cuts us down. We have just a long way. This isn't too bad. I feel like my dead legs can still handle this. I guess I'm just used to going on like Zion and Yosemite rock that's similar steepness to this. And I feel like I'm fairly good at crab walking and using my upper body when I need to, so this isn't going too bad. So this is down about 1,600 feet in like 1 mile. So, you know, pretty steep, but not awful. I mean, maybe less than a mile because we traversed in the beginning. So yeah, just making our way down, trying not to slip. All right, update. It's been 30 minutes on the descent. It's getting kind of looser and more gully. There's more bare rock slabs up higher, but we're gonna make it. Well, at least before 6:30. So hopefully I can order dinner still. We made it. Well, not quite. A couple more steps. Oh, do I drop here or here? I don't know. I'm gonna go here. Man, looks like a nice place on the hillside. Let's get checked in and hopefully order some dinner. Yeah, asinau.